Rod Boomer Guitar Sessions, and today we're going to talk about application of the pentatonics and how do we put it to use. This is coming from Dan Lucas. Dan Lucas says I have played all the scales pretty well, but I'm having troubles implementing a specific scale pattern into a solo, into the key that the song is in. Okay. If it isn't listed, the first chord is normally the key the song is in. That is a good start. Yes. Like, yeah, so if we're like, if we're going back, the home chord is going to be the E chord. That's, chances are that's going to be the key of E minor. Okay, so one of the things you want to do when you're getting into this is you want to figure out as quickly as possible what key you're playing in. Okay, so I'm going to use Smoke on the Water as an example. So Smoke on the Water, it has a G5 power chord. Okay, those are your chords in it. Notes coming from the G blues scale, and then the home chord is G. So now what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to say that the G is the center, and is it happy, is it sad, or is it bluesy? And to me that is all minor-y. It's minor-y. Okay? So now sometimes bluesy things can sound good like that, but it's like this sounds minor because it's a. All right. So with that said, it's in G minor. So then my mother scale would be. So that would be my mother scale, and you want to learn that. You want to learn what scales are in the key. You don't just want to learn tablature. You want to go beyond the tablature. You want to tear apart the song that I can. Okay, where are my box patterns that I can play? Set your goal to as high as like I want to be Richie Blackmore. I just don't want to copy his notes and his tablature. That's a lower level skill that, yes, you can play the riff, but let's take it further. All right? So with that said, what I would not do is I would not just practice scales like this. Maybe you have to do that in the beginning, but the big epiphany was in practicing this is practice playing phrases. Practice playing melodies, practice creating music. I'm playing phrases. I'm not trying to just go like this. What you don't want to do is just practice scales because it makes it sound like you're practicing scales. It's just you're playing scales all the time, and that's lame. It's just not working. It doesn't work for you. So playing phrases. Phrases are, there's a beginning and then there's an end and there's a period. There's like sentences in music. Okay. So, and then from there, what I do, as I said, I always try to make everything, let's throw this into a real life situation. Let's practice with the Smoke on the Water backing track. And I have 8 minutes and 41 seconds of backing track here because I am that guy. so that was all me just playing phrases. And then I'm fairly certain that every version of this I've heard, the solo was different. Richie Blackmore plays it differently every time he played it. Okay. Steve Morse, who replaced Richie Blackmore, or replaced Joe Satriani, who replaced Richie Blackmore. Steve Morse was with them for 20 plus years, maybe even closer to 30 years. He never played it the same way twice. It was not a carved out. It required him to be an improviser, and that Smoke on the Water is a great song for that. Okay, it's all in G minor. When he goes to that C chord, you can also throw in a C minor pentatonic, which Richie does on the original solo. Okay, and also playing. Go all over the neck. Don't just play in one position. So, with that said, figure out the key center and figure out whether it's happy, sad, or bluesy. If it is sad and dark, that's minor. If it's happy and punk rock and okay, that's major. And it sounds like that's bluesy. All right? All right, this is Rod signing out, Boomer Guitar Sessions. I hope you found value in this, and I will see you next time. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have anything, just say them in the comments, and then or DM me, okay? And I'll make a video of your question. All right? Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got a lot out of it. I'll see you next time. Hi, this is Rod from Boomer Guitar Sessions. I personally wanted to thank you for being part of our community. If you like what we're doing here and you want to see more of it, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And this helps me spread my musical messages to all over the world. Thank you. I appreciate you. And always remember,